I'm live. It says I'm live, so I'm going to assume that I am live and that there's going to be people joining me here any moment now. Okay, so it's been a while since we last did this. I think it's been like almost, or like, has it been 2 weeks? It might be 2 weeks. I don't know. Somehow we didn't do the survival for the roof, so let's go back to that one before we go to the hard mode of the nighttime, which we'll probably do that one, this one, and then maybe the one for the pool as well today. Kind of depends on how I'm feeling. I do feel a little bit on the tired side. Kareem, hello, how are you doing today? I am now also using a little bit of a different setup. So, yeah, no, okay. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you a person or are you just like a spam bot? Because you're not making any sense. Okay, you seem to potentially be a spam bot. Let's see. We want to bring sunflowers, cabbage, kernel pools, melon pools, winter melons, tall nuts potentially. Not really for the moment, but might as well bring them. Let's see. Plant pots, twin sunflowers, jalapenos. I'm doing very well. So you are not a spam bot. I'm very sorry. You weren't making any sense there. Your first 4 messages. So I don't think I do recognize your name. Let's go for starfruit. Let's go for starfruit. Okay. I don't know what the issue was last time when we did this, so I'm not entirely sure what I should be focusing on here. But I think there probably won't be any issues. I think probably last time I was just doing different strategies which weren't working out for me. I guess if I'm just like doing the normal winter melon strategy, that shouldn't be any issue. But there's a difference between shouldn't be and won't be. You're from Egypt. That's quite far away from me. Though that's nice to know, I suppose. I don't really like know much about Egypt, so I don't really have anything to like comment on that. I mean, I know you've got pyramids, but that's like... It really probably doesn't really have much to do with modern day Egypt, right? It's just like they're kind of there. Built by people like a very long time ago. And like, yeah, let's just like have them around, I suppose. Where you at? I'm in the Netherlands. And I'm also doing fairly well in this Plants vs Zombies game so far. So that's I made a mistake. I can always plant more sunflowers in a moment here. I might actually have to. Let's start planting more sunflowers right away. I will tell you, what's that word? Is that Arabic? Is that what you mean? Or am I just like not understanding an abbreviation, which wouldn't be anything new for me. That happens to me all the time. People like abbreviating shit. I'm like, okay, I don't understand what you're talking about. And then it just turns out I'm stupid. This is how are you doing? Ah, yeah, so it is Arabic. Okay. That really... Man. That looks fancy, to be honest. Looks way fancier. And frankly more difficult than just like things I'm used to. I don't want to say normal language because, like, what's normal, right? Oh my god, there's no... I gotta focus. Might have to go with a jalapeno here in a moment. Yeah, definitely gonna have to blow you up. I'm sorry for that. So yeah, no, definitely looks more complicated. But then again, it's probably just because I don't know it, right? Probably, like, makes perfect sense to you and you don't even have to think about what you're writing. I imagine. Though, that gets an entirely, like, new level to being bilingual, like, speaking multiple languages. I speak 2 languages, that being Dutch and English. And I kind of, like, lord that over everybody that only speaks English, which is, like, most of the people I communicate with on a regular basis. But, like, being able to, like, have 2 different languages which also write in 2 different ways, that's an entirely, like, new level to that, which I couldn't do that. And, like, I'd go fucking crazy going back and forth between the 2. Going back and forth between 2 languages is one thing, but between 2, like, different scripts, that's something new entirely for me. I mean, I try to be nice. There's no reason why I shouldn't be nice, right? I mean, we're all friendly here. At least, sometimes, we try to be. Yeah, that could be trouble. That could be trouble indeed. Okay, so that was very unnecessary. Hello, Topple. How are you doing this fine morning, afternoon, evening, depending on your time zone? Okay, so this might be a little bit annoying with the balloon zombie. Though, I imagine that the catapults can also take down balloons, right? Let's view lawn here. I don't really think I need to plant any more normal sunflowers, so I'm going to bring the twin sunflowers. The cabbages, catapults, melon pools, winter melons. What else do we want? I don't know what else we want. We definitely want tall nuts. Then some of these and these. I suppose I got way too many of these seed slots at this point. I've got all 10 of them unlocked. That's a lot. You're asking me if you're noisy? Because, well, I mean, you're chatting in the chat, but that's what the chat is for. It's for communicating. It's for talking. It's like please keep doing it. Otherwise, I'm literally just like recording a Let's Play episode. It's part of the fun of like doing a live stream, right? People are in chat. I can interact, even though it's not a lot of people because it's like a small channel and a small community here. But still, so no, just please like keep. You haven't chosen any plans that fight of balloon zombies. God damn it! I guess we'll bring a cactus. I guess we'll bring a cactus. I don't want to bring a cactus. I'm assuming that the cactus is not going to be needed like right away though. Okay, so after I finish all the kernel pools, I'm going to start removing the cabbage pools and putting down melon pools instead, because they're literally just better versions of them, right? I am very bad at like any MOBA. I played League of Legends years ago. I'm not good at it whatsoever. That's not my type of game, like at all. So I don't think that'll be happening, because that probably won't be very entertaining either. It's probably going to be fairly infuriating for people to watch me play League of Legends, because again, I'm just very bad at it. That's pretty much what's going on there. Let's upgrade it to a Winter Melon right away, because it takes a while to recharge anyway. Gotta pay attention to any potential balloon zombies I need to counter though. Yeah, I'm more about, like, I don't want to say casual games, because I also like to... this is a very casual game, obviously, I'm playing right now. But like RPGs, JRPGs, action RPGs, that kind of stuff. But really, like, roguelites, that kind of stuff. I like a lot of different games. League of Legends, like games like any MOBA. It's just like, it's not my kind of thing. And mostly because I'm bad at it, and it's such a competitive game. When you're bad at it, it's, oh my god, that's not good for me. That's very not good for me. One moment here. I need to take care of some balloon zombies. Actually, it's not that bad. It looked a lot worse than it actually was. So yeah, it's a very competitive type game, right? So when you're not good at it, that kind of like takes away a lot of the fun of it as well, sadly. Let's replace G with a melon pulse as well. Immediately upgrade it to a winter melon. We can replace that kernel pulse in a moment. Message retracted? I wonder what that was about. Probably like a misspelling you did? You're trying to fix? I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so these zombies are a little bit annoying, but not that big of a deal. But it does make me want to bring normal sunflowers again. I don't really need cabbage pools anymore. I'm producing enough sun to the point where I can just like plant these right away. So kernel, melon, pools. Well, of course I'm talking to you. Why wouldn't I? Also, the other dude left, so I hope he enjoyed his stay here for like 5 seconds. Let me think. What am I going to bring? I'm going to bring one of these, one of these, one of those. Might as well bring one of those. But that one is the last thing I'm going to bring. I guess a jalapeno again. I'm producing way more sun than I can use at the moment is the issue. I probably should use the duplication one for flower pots, because those do also... I'm mainly running low on space for flower pots is what I'm running into, I think. But again, I don't know why I failed this one last time, because so far this doesn't seem to be an issue whatsoever. Unless we're going to get a lot of bungee zombies, which I guess is potentially possible. We don't need a cactus there anymore. So let's start replacing some things with melon pools again. I'm thinking maybe we can also get rid of the kernel pools if we've got enough melon pools as it is. You don't need more than one winter melon per lane, I don't think, because slowing down something that's slowed doesn't do anything in this game, I don't think. Do you play scary games? I mean, I have, but it's not a kind of game I play a lot of. Even though I probably should, as like being a gamer on YouTube, that kind of stuff works very well and is like very entertaining to watch. I probably like really should play more of that. Though I think those hypes are like kind of a little bit over maybe. to a certain extent, because back in the day with like Amnesia and Slenderman, that was like the shit, and you don't really see that much in it. I guess you've got Five Nights at Freddy's actually, but that's like that's had its peak as well, I feel like. I mean, yeah, watching me play a Nuzlocke is very scary for you as the viewers. And also, kind of scary for me, to be honest, because things keep fucking dying. Though, recently I've been doing fairly well. I say not knowing what the most recent uploads were. Maybe that was a video where Pokemon died. I don't really know. I'm still like a week and a half ahead in uploads. But that buffer has slimmed down a little bit. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Enjoy your stay. You are clearly not new here. I mean, I've seen your name before. So, look, don't listen to me. I've had a long day. I'm a little bit tired. I'm just spouting nonsense. So, if it don't make any sense to you, that's probably why. Also, because I'm kind of an idiot. That's also, like, just true. I'm producing way more sun than I know what to do with at this point. Let's start doing more melons. Probably should start... I don't know what to do. Definitely don't need you. Do need you. Definitely need both, not you. I'm gonna go with double flower pots here, I think, just because I need to real estate. Really, that's pretty much all there is to it. No, I'm gonna go with a double tall nut. Yeah, that seems like the better idea. Then a jalapeno. I wish you could just like start a level without picking all of your seeds, because I don't really know what else to bring at this point. I mean, I could bring this, and then frig, I don't know. Should bring a starfruit to fill out my bag. I don't know. I don't need all of these fancy plants. Okay, so I'm going to use this lane. Yeah, I'm going to use this lane as my tall nut lane. I think that'll be good. Then I can make this lane into another melon pooled lane. And then I can keep the kernel pools here, because I do think they are fairly useful. Oh, you'll have to broke playing Plants vs Zombies. That sucks. That's not good. I mean, Plants vs Zombies is on a lot of platforms, so maybe if you have like a Xbox, I think it's on there as well. But you have to buy it again, which kind of sucks. So, that's no fun. But hey, I guess watching Plants vs Zombies is the next best thing to actually playing it, right? It's not quite the same though. But I hope that I do bring some entertainment to you at least. If you want to play many games, it will be so good. Well, for right now, I'll be playing Plants vs Zombies for like an hour or 2 hours today. But there's many more games on the channel in like video format. You could potentially watch if you want to. Okay, so I'm just going to OCD here and waste a little bit of sun. Doesn't really matter too much. At this point, I just sit back and watch. Really? Because there's not much more for me to do. Add some more kernel pools, but that's about it. Yeah, I mean, we've been fairly strong in a fairly unique intergenerational Pokemon Nuzlocke. We are about to end the Mario Let's Play series, I think, I've been doing. And after that, we are moving into a lot more like standalone videos, where I just like play a game for one video and then move on to the next game. And those are going to be like way more recent games and a lot of indie games as well. The series is called Spotlight. There's like a decent amount of videos already in the playlist for Spotlight. But yeah, that is something. So if you like a lot of like variety in the type of games, that is probably like, that's probably very good for you. Because it'll literally every video, every other day it'll be a different game. So maybe sometimes it'll be a game that like doesn't really like strike anybody's fancy. Maybe sometimes it'll be a very fun game which a lot of people love. Oh, yeah, someone's calling me. I will be right back in one moment. It's not really like a good thing during a live stream, but at least the game will play itself. Am I dead yet? No, I'm not dead. Wow. Okay. Goddamn people calling me during a live stream. Fucking great timing they have. Okay, what of them is. I'm not wearing a headphones for this. Why is no one else on the stream? That's a very good question. I don't know. Nobody's watching, clearly. Usually we have at least a couple of people around. Like between 2 and 5. But honestly, it's not that big of a deal to me. This could be an issue. At this point, we're just like replacing stuff when it breaks, which it probably won't, to be honest. My name, you can, like, people usually just call me Vlogger, because that's what I go by online. My name is Wesley, which is not Vlogger, but I'm kind of used to people saying that at this point. So, make of it what you will. I guess I bring both of those. How do I deal with zombies in this level? Because I don't have spike weeds. Do I? I can't use spikeweed, surely. I'm just gonna try, but I doubt that I'll be able to actually use them. But I do need a cactus, I say, so... I guess... Oh, jalapenos might just be the best way to deal with the zombies. Yeah, no, actually, now I think about it, that makes a certain amount of sense. Okay, so we do have a lot of sun, so we probably should just like place cacti in this lane, this row right now. For fuck's sake, people now texting me. Can't people just leave me the fuck alone when I'm trying to stream? I'm putting on... Okay, I did... Fair enough, I did leave that tab open. I probably shouldn't have. Probably should not have done that. That's... Okay, that's on me. I can own up to that. That's on me. Do you know something? I know something. I mean, thank you, I guess. I wonder, how did you find this stream, by the way? Because clearly this is the first time you're around here, which always nice to see a new face. You're also the only face here today, which might change, might not change, I don't know. But I'm always interested to hear how people like run into my stuff. Because for a lot of people that like don't talk or like don't comment or like are very quiet, you never find that kind of thing out. Oh my god, that's not good for me. That's potentially a big issue. Please kill the zombies. Yeah, that's not going to be good for me. That's going to be real bad for me. That's probably how I died last time, I'd imagine. Or is it? Maybe it's not. Okay, that's that. And I had 5,000 sun left. Survival fog. Oh, there's pool and then there's fog. There's also a nighttime pool? There is, obviously. There's a nighttime pool here as well. It's called fog. Yeah, no, that makes sense. We have to do nighttime survival again. You want pool? You got pool. I don't want to do nighttime. I want to do pool. You're right. Let's do pool. Sunflower, lily pad, pea shooter. Let's go melon pool and winter melon, I suppose. Actually, let's go snow pea, melon pool, winter melon. Cattail. I mean, you mean remember? I'm guessing you mean remember. I do try to remember people showing up. I mean, obviously, I'm not very good with names. And I see names going over... I don't want to say regularly, because it's not like I'm that popular or anything, but sometimes I do get names mixed up and stuff. But generally, when people stick around and people are like watching and chatting, I do remember who they are. In like a broad sense. That's coming a lot quicker than I thought it would. Please give me more sun. I need sun, please. Thank you. Okay, I think we'll be fine for this pool level. It is hard. So that means there's going to be 10 flags in total, I think. But that shouldn't be too big of an issue, in theory. I say in theory because in practice, it might be an issue. I wasn't thinking that hard difficulty was going to be an issue for the nighttime level either. And then it was. But I think I did the daytime front lawn first try. Even on hard time. So I'll probably be fine. Do I want to place another sunflower? Do I? I don't know that I do. Probably want to place a snow pea as soon as possible there. If I can get another sunflower, thank you. Not another sunflower, another sun. Okay, so snow pea, now another sunflower because we don't have any other conehead zombies. So I want to ramp up my sun production as much as possible for the time being. Probably the reason, by the way, I just realized that the pool levels were the easiest for me. Was that a message on... No, it wasn't. I had to check something. I didn't really have to check that because I couldn't do anything with it either way. But I thought I heard a message come in that's work related, but it wasn't. So no big deal. Oh, there's a zombie on the water. Let's fix that. So yeah, the reason this was originally going so well for me in my like adventure playthrough is probably because there's like a lot more sun production because I was doing 2 layers here, 8 sun rather than 6 sun, like 5 sun even. So now having 2 times 6, which is 12 in total, that's going to be even better. Okay, so I think we're pretty much good here. I'm going to start upgrading to double sunflowers now. Starting to place snow peas down. Again, this is not the most difficult level by any means. Especially since I can place cattails down here in a moment. And cattails are overpowered as shit. As you'll see momentarily. They're so overpowered in fact that I am going to start placing down sunflowers here instead of... okay, maybe I should not have done that the moment a flag wave started, but they fire so fast and homing, and they're like, they have AI associated with them, and they're just really, really good. Though I would like to have a second one. But even just one is taking care of all of the zombies that enter the water here. If you forget, my name is Do. Do? I mean, I did see your name a moment ago. You told me your name. It's just outside of reach for me to see now, but... I tend to remember usernames more than actual names, because usually they are like more unique than person names anyway, right? Abdu, yeah. Do you pronounce it that way? Abdu? Of course, I'm like... I don't speak your language, so I probably am mispronouncing that, at least to a certain extent. I imagine. But I hope I got it close enough. I personally never care if people like get my name wrong. As long as I know that they're talking to me and they mean to like say something to me. That's good enough for me usually, but I know some people sometimes do care that they are called by like their proper name. And honestly, that's fair. Because it's your name. Okay, so we're pretty much like good for the time being here. We don't need any more pea shooters. We have everything we need as far as like cattails go. We've got 2 set up. We're going to get a lot more in the near future. I do have a brother. I have 2 brothers, in fact. Both older than me. I am the youngest of 3 brothers. I mean, I didn't really do anything to get them. I was just like born and they were kind of there. Well, thank you. Also good for my parents, I suppose. Also, I just like ripped something off my mouse and I don't know where it came from. So, yeah, well, from a mouse. But other than that, I don't know specifically what part of the mouse it is. It's sticky though. It's like there's a glue on it which came loose. Which confuses me because... Does it come from the bottom of the mouse? No, all of those are still intact. Can't me confused. Oh, I probably should be picking up a lot more sun here, shouldn't I? Because that's going to be useful in a moment. These might be a bit of an issue, not gonna lie. Now, there's definitely gonna be a bit of an issue here. Okay, so not enough cattails, clearly. There's gonna be trouble. More zombies are approaching. I am aware, but dude, I can't really do anything about it right now. Brothers are brothers. They are. By definition. Let's say... I can start with a jalapeno there in a moment, which means that I can save my plants. So anything I need to specifically take care of? I mean, I might as well start placing down some tall nuts because sooner or later those are going to be needed. And tango kelp just in case. Okay, so let's replace that sunflower. And replace the cattail the moment it becomes available again. And upgrade this to a winter melon, double sunflower. Okay, so now we're good again. We're good again. I do need to place more cattails down, that much is for sure. I'm gonna place the tall nuts down in this lane. I think that gives me enough room to play with whatever I want, really. Plants vs Zombies Online. I don't think it has an online. I think Plants vs Zombies 2 might have an online mode. But I've never really played Plants vs Zombies 2. I think there's even a Plants vs Zombies 3. And then there's also Garden Warfare, which is a shooter game. But I don't think the original Plants vs Zombies has an online mode. As far as I'm aware. I mean, I would have found it if it had one. Because I've played this game for like... more time than I care to admit. Okay, so now we can start going absolutely crazy with a third cattail. We're going to add a fourth one in a moment here when it becomes available, and that's just going to annihilate everything. We've got this. We're about to do the third flag, which... There's 10 in total, so there still is a little way to go there, but we are already very powerful here. Don't need these anymore. Can start making melon pools out of those. I might want to place like 2 melon pools here. Maybe. Probably want to place 2 winter melons. Yeah, slowing down the things on the water might not be a bad idea. But they should be getting slowed down anyway, right? Because of the winter melons here and there. So you don't really need that, I don't think. Maybe? Can you play Getting Over It? That is a game that has been out for a while. I don't own it, but it looks torturous. I, at some point, maybe do want to play that. That does seem like a fun game to play on stream. Assuming that there's like a little bit more going on in chat than just like 1 or 2 people. But it does seem like a fun game to play on stream for sure. Because it's... I don't want to say it's mindless, but it's fairly mindless. So I can like ramble a bit and I can talk and stuff, but there's also a challenge and it's like very satisfying to play, as far as I know. There's plenty of like Getting Over It clones as well. But I feel like if you're going to be playing those, you probably should play the original first. Just because it is. Yeah, you see these are getting slowed anyway. It was such a huge thing when it was released. And it was like 2016, I want to say, Getting Over It. 2017 maybe. It's been a good couple of years. I know that much. Let's start placing down more of these, and might as well place down more of these. So yeah, there's no way that anything is even getting remotely close to killing us anymore. We have won. We just need to wait until we get the trophy at this point. I'm going to start removing these sunflowers as well to make room for cattails. And more melon pools. I'm going to play Plants vs Zombies for today. I usually play like 1 game a stream for like 1 or 2 hours. I am thinking about like changing that format in the future though, maybe to play like an hour of a game and then play like 2 or 3 games a stream. But that is talk for the future. That is not something I like the format I'm doing now. Right now, I just like play a game, especially since this is like a extension of a recorded series that went up on the channel over like 2 months. I'm just doing this for right now. I guess we want spike weeds now, and might as well place some spike rocks down as well, right? I don't really care about the rest, to be honest. Where's the cherry bombs? Cherry bombs. And I guess we have squashes as well? I don't really know. Let's start placing down spike weeds. And might as well do spike rocks immediately. Nothing should even like get close to surviving anything anyway. Like past the first square, even the more bulky machine-based zombies, but can't be too safe. Okay, I misplaced that one. No matter, spike weeds recharge fairly quickly. I mean, the question, do you want to be famous, is a very broad question. As in, do I want to, like, get paid for doing these YouTube things? Because, like, get a large viewership and be able to get paid for doing what I like doing, and that is this? Yeah, Do I want to get famous for the sake of being famous? Not particularly. Being famous seems a little bit overrated. But if it allows you to, like, pursue passions... Yeah. Yeah, that sounds real good. Oh, cattails can say... Okay, that makes a lot more sense suddenly. Wait a second. Are you not supposed to... I'm confused. Were there so many zombies that... Huh. What do you know? There's a lot of zombies spawning, so only the spike rocks are doing well at this point. So let's start putting down some more spike rocks. I need to focus here for a moment. And now I need to clear this out. Place another spike rock, spike weed down here, then have it be gone immediately, of course. Oh, spike rocks do actually disappear after a couple of uses. Huh. I mean, they did very well. Wait, was that 2 flags in a row? That's 2 flags in a row. Holy fuck. Okay, this is being slightly more tricky than I thought it would. Cherry bomb, cherry bomb, cherry bomb, cherry bomb. Okay, that was a little bit scary, not gonna lie. Let me think. Okay, so definitely want to bring more tallnuts. To be famous in Alaska, we'll play scary games and shooter games and Shang Yu. I don't think that's quite how getting famous works, otherwise everybody would be doing it. But I appreciate the effort for, like, giving me advice. Dude, I don't know. These and these and... I fucking don't know. These and then, like, spike, rock and weed? Spike weed, not just, like, weed. I don't even need to bring more lily pads, I don't think. I mean, there's plenty of channels that do well on Pokemon, so... I think your formula is a little bit, like, not necessarily 100% true. There is truth to... I probably should be doing a lot more different stuff, which... I will and I am. But it's not just as simple as play this one thing over this other thing. As a matter of fact, if what you're saying is probably based on a lot of like other people and channels you watch, the fact that those channels exist probably means that there's not a lot of space for other channels like me to grow into that. I mean, 1,000 subscribers, it's like almost 1,500. I mean, it's not the millions upon millions that some channels and a lot of channels have, but just being over 1,000 means that I don't know if this stat is true anymore, but I think being over 1,000 gets you into like the upper 50% of YouTube channels, which doesn't sound like a lot, and frankly isn't a lot, but it's a start. A lot of YouTube channels like never even get to 1,000. And admittedly, my views are like absolutely horrendous for a channel with over 1,000 subs. But it's not just about the numbers. Partly, yeah. But it's not just about the numbers. Let's start replacing some of these tool mods already, because they're starting to look a little worse for wear. I do need to replace this one as well as soon as I can, though. So please do recharge or reload or whatever frick you'd like to call it. I don't know why I'm placing so many double sunflowers. It's clearly not needed at this point. I am panicking a little bit though, I'll be honest with you. My frames are dropping all over the place. I will go. Do you want some? I don't understand the sentence. Do you say you're leaving? I mean, I did just drop down to 1 viewer, I think, so, which I think is myself, so I'm guessing you had to go. It's been fun having you. Hopefully, you'll be around in, like, the comment section of my videos, and potentially, like, future live streams. That'd be fun, right? Have a nice day. While I keep almost getting destroyed by these goddamn zombies. Almost being the operative word there. Because I think I'm doing fairly well, honestly. Okay, more zombies approaching, which is the last 2 flags. Anything special? We've got zombies, we've got ladder zombies, pogo zombies, none of which matter, only the zombies really matter. Okay, so what we do here, we bring spike weeds, we bring spike rocks, we bring more spike weeds, because why not? No, actually no. Bring some of these. Actually, I guess it's a better idea to bring duplicate pumpkins. Yeah, I think that'd be a better idea. I don't know, just bring something. Honestly. Doesn't really matter too much. Some of this and some of that. There we go. That'll work. That all but guarantees our victory here. Place more spike weeds. And I would just literally sit back and watch as we win, I think. Okay, I understand that you like my content and that you like appreciate me being friendly, but this is getting a little much maybe. Well, you're probably already gone because it says 0 viewers now, so it doesn't matter either way. And that is all about creation. We can place down now. I mean, we can place down some more spike weeds. We have over 5,000 stone left and pretty much like nothing to do with it. I could have brought some more cattails to place down here, but that honestly would have been like a little bit overkill. So at this point, let's just start placing down these kelps. Probably never will be used because nothing will survive until they are all the way there, but Yeah, you see, these are slowly breaking down. Huh. There you go. This is so much more satisfying to do than last time when we did the nighttime thing, to be honest. Because this time, there was like only one moment where like, oh, we might be in a bit of trouble. But other than that, we've been destroying, and it's mostly because of the melon pools, honestly. But also because of the cattails. The combination of the two is so freaking overpowered, it's unreal. Again, over 6,000 sun left, and nothing to do with it, other than like placing down more spike weeds and spike rocks and stuff. That should be the last flag coming up any moment now. How quickly? Oh, kelp takes a while to recharge. Wow. Which makes sense because it's like one of those emergency kind of plants. Those all take a while to recharge. That's why you bring multiple of them. Okay, I'm taking my hand off the mouse. I'm just watching. Never mind, I'm taking the chocolate because that equals a lot of money, which I don't need money for anything anymore because I've bought everything in the shop other than the Tree of Wisdom anyway. But hey, I mean, I guess I might as well do that big Tree of Wisdom thing since I have so much money anyway, right? And that is the next horde mode done. And gets me a little bit extra money as well. 25k now. I'm guessing this is endless? Right? This has to be endless. There's just 3 left. Which I guess is something we can do next time. And then spend the rest of that stream, or maybe do 2 next time and then do these 2 the time after that. Especially since we just lost our only viewer. I think we're going to leave it here for today. Anybody who's watching the VOD, there's a comment section if you're watching the VOD rather than a chat. That's a thing. It's been fun. See you all next time. Next stream will probably be Temtem again, because that also has been a while. I've been busy, okay? See you all then. Bye.